Plaintiff Shirley Gathers paid the defendant $1,700 to plan her baby shower. But when the COVID quarantine canceled her plans, the defendant refused to refund her money. She's suing for $1,700. Defendant Courtney Willis claims her contract with the plaintiff clearly states no refunds. She says she owes nothing.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. The Honorable Judge Jerry Springer now presiding. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you, Najee?
I'm doing well, Judge.
Good.
This is case number 019 on the docket. Gather.
Okay. The plaintiff, Shirley Gathers, you are suing the defendant, Courtney Willis, for $1,700 for the return of money rendered for your baby shower.
Yes. David and I was planning our first baby shower. It's our first baby together. We were super excited. And we were on Instagram scrolling through, and we happened to come upon the defendant's work. She didn't meet us when she told us to meet her on January 3rd. She stood us up, and then that was the first red flag. The second red flag was the invitations, which was crazy. She told us about the invitations after we give her a deposit, which was $300. She told us that right after the deposit, she'll start the invitation process. Unfortunately, she did not. She delayed the process, and she was like, oh, my person is behind schedule. In order for you to receive your invites, you have to pay a $35 expedite fee. Then our venue, we had a change of process in the venue. So I had reached back out to the defendant, and I told her, like, oh, you know, our venue changed from a particular location, and I needed to update the invite. She did not reach back. I kept contacting the
Were these invitations to be mailed out, or?
Yes, they were supposed to be mailed out.
Okay, it wasn't electronically.
Right.
Yeah, okay, got it.
With that being said, I reached out to the defendant to ask her for the updated copy of the invites, and she wasn't really communicating back and forth with me. I had to go through her invitation lady to get the updated copy of the invitation.
What was it supposed to look like? Do you have pictures, or?
So, yes. So for our baby shower, in her package, it included, if you go to Evidence C, that's a breakdown of what was in our package. It's supposed to be safari themed because his name is Noah, so it goes with his name.
Hey, you know, I've been in business for about 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
I've done everything from baby showers, weddings, birthday parties, graduations, any type of theme like hers, which was safari. You know, I'll put my time and my effort into all my packages for all my clients, no matter if they have a base package or a high-end package.
When was this supposed to be?
The baby shower?
Yeah.
March 21st.
March 21st.
Yes, of this year.
Now, you're suing to get your money back because I assume you didn't have it.
Right, I didn't have the baby shower due to COVID.
As we approach the 21st, what was the situation? The fact is people did get their invitations.
Yes.
And you were ready to have it on the 21st.
Right. So COVID, March 14th is when our Governor Phil Murphy declared a state of emergency.
Which meant that you couldn't...
I couldn't have anything. Everything was shut down.
Right, because there were limits on how many people...
Exactly.
Got it.
I reached out to Courtney, as soon as I heard it, I reached out to Courtney. I sent her a text message, and I said, hey, please give me a call when you can. She said she called me. I never received a call, so I called her back again the following day, and I texted her. And I'm like, hey, you know, the venue actually canceled on me because of COVID-19.
Right.
The governor declared a state of emergency, no gatherings larger than 5 people.
Got it.
So her thing was to me, well, you know, see what they can do, try to move the date. I can still do your baby shower. But unfortunately, the venue was like, we cannot book anything further. They tried to book it. You know, they had no problem doing that.
Sure.
They were like, oh, okay, like if 8 weeks out, they gave us May 23rd. But unfortunately, that wasn't going to work because, again, the governor declared the state of emergency, so they had to cancel it indefinitely.
Sure.
It wasn't her fault. It wasn't my fault either because it was something, you know, that was unforeseen. Right. The venue did tell her that they had to cancel, right? So I said to her, you know what? Well, we can find something else we can do. We could probably do a first birthday, or we could do a sprinkle, like a sip and see, where your guests can come over, or we could do a drive-by. But she was just very adamant about no. She didn't want to do that. However, you know, the venue did give her another date. They gave her a date of May 23rd. So.
When was the baby born?
April 9th.
Well, there goes May 23rd.
Hello.
No, but then that's when you can do a sip and see. That's a sip and see where your guests come and they see the baby, and it's like a
sip and see baby shower or stuff like that didn't start happening until after Memorial Day when people started getting creative. She never gave me that idea.
No, a sip and see is something that yes, I did.
You never gave me that idea.
All right.
You were not helpful.
I found you other venues.
Yes,
I
but
gave you all these other
the fact that my
did.
baby shower was canceled. You didn't give me other
I gave you venues before. She had so many hiccups, Your Honor. When she needed a new venue, I was able to give her many venues to look into. I was offering her many different things. Her venue changed 3 times. Her date changed 3 times. She told me that her venue canceled her 4 days, Your Honor, before the event date. So everything was already paid for to all my vendors, the baker.
Okay, so I have 2 points there. First of all, was there a contract with all this?
There was a contract, but I never received it.
She reached out to me on Instagram, and on Instagram, I gave her package within it, but I did send a contract afterwards. However, she sent me all her payments, and on my Instagram page, it shows that she gave me $500, $900, and $300.
Yeah, I understand with the payments, but where is the contract?
Okay, so my contract is the last evidence on J, and it said no refunds.
Okay.
And then within the contract, it says it as well. She made her deposit.
But
And
Courtney,
that was
it was not a baby shower. A baby shower didn't happen.
So if you go down to the bottom, it says for full event event planning, after contract is completed and booked, a non-refundable deposit is required. Refundable if stated otherwise. All deposits and payments are final.
Before it said deposits are non-refundable.
No, it did not. It never said that. It always says, I can show you pictures. It says no refunds. Always said that.
I understand what you're saying.
Right.
And now I just want to see what expenses she actually had.
Her package, I started off with the invitations, and if you look on evidence H, it shows I paid out $104. That included invitations and the floor decal. The baker, she received $198. I ordered charger plates. I ordered, like she said, with the Uber. I sent my invitations to her in an Uber, and I do that for a lot of my clients.
It looks like $525.84.
Right, so that's part of it. That's, I ordered other things as well, like linens and, safari animal items and stuff. So
I called Courtney and I said, listen, I'm out of work. This is my first baby. I don't know what to expect. I had nothing for my son.
No.
Nothing.
No.
We didn't have a baby shower.
Your Honor,
we had to go out. We had to rely on.
Hang on.
She communicated with me and said, she said to me, oh, your baby shower is a week away. I'm sure people bought gifts. Who says that? As a mother, I thought that she would be sympathetic. I even asked her, I said, I pleaded with her. I said, can you at least give me $500 back, please?
No.
She said, no. I said, Courtney, I said, look, if you want to give me a party in the future, keep $700, give me $5. That's what I said to her. I was very fair.
I wanted to give her this ultimate baby shower. That's why I gave her many different options. And for her to sit here and say that I wasn't helpful, I was. I was on my P's and Q's. I was trying to do everything in my power to give her something else to have. I didn't want her to be out of having a shower. I know she wanted to have a safari shower. I wanted to give it to her, and I was going to go above and beyond like I do for all my clients. Sometimes I go over my budget for my clients because it's my brand, and I know they're going to come back to me. So I didn't want to just keep the money from her. No, I wanted to give her a credit to give her something else. And not to say, she reached out to me in December. We were in constant communication from December to March. That's my time.
You never even hit me back up. You never sent me a call me, anything.
I have to make a decision.
Okay.
I'm hearing your pain. I really am. So, something happened, which neither of you two were responsible.
Right.
The way this has been handled. But I don't think anyone should profit out of this. So I think the fairest thing is to take a look at the specific evidence that is before me. And I would say that the plaintiff should get her money back less the $525.84 that I have evidence of that you paid out. In other words, I'm not asking you to lose money on this, but neither do I think it's fair that you keep money that they paid you when the event didn't happen through no fault of hers either. $1,100 and what?
Less the $534 would give you $1,166.
$1,166. So I fine for the plaintiff in the sum of $1,166.
I guess it was fair. I'm not really happy with it, but again, I'm happy we got something back.
I learned that, everyone isn't as honest as they may appear. and I just take it with a grain of salt.